Well, hello, this is Rochelle, and welcome to my channel. If you're joining me for the first time, won't you consider subscribing, and then you can see more videos like these. I've officially moved over into our volume 2 of the Great Coffee Chronicles, and my heart is very excited. Number one, I think maybe I drink too much coffee. But I'm so loving the adventures and time and just documenting my love for coffee, but also the times and the places and the people and everything around it. Take some time today to document something that you love with the people that you love it with. So yours might not be coffee, but whatever it is, document it. I'm so looking forward to my kids reading this one day, or when I visit my mom and she sees her birthday set. I just think it'll be awesome. So this specific photo that I'm going to be documenting here today is from our holiday. So you'll remember from our last episode, episode 10, you can go back and watch that. Our car broke down, and I am not particularly the biggest beach person in the world, so while my family was out walking on the beach, I took the time to play around in my art journal. This is a Dina Wakley mixed media journal. It has different sorts of pages. Some of them are canvas, some of them are burlap. It's just different, all kinds of different pages. And so I did this Make Wells page. She's Megan Wells on Instagram. She does the most beautiful flowers, and I tried and attempted one of those, and it reminded me so much of the wildflower kit by Illustrated Faith, which I was blessed enough to have. And so I decided to use the flower stamp in that set to use as a background on my page. So some of them I wanted black and white, and some of them I already stamped on trace paper and embossed and colored at the back with Fabric-Style Pit Artist pens. So what I did is I stamped the stamp onto clear or trace paper, just normal 90 GSM trace paper, and then I stamped it with VersaFine clear black I think it's called Noctrine or Noctrine or whatever. And then I just used clear embossing powder. I was trying to test how the stamping with that ink would go, which it went perfect. And then I just colored on the back of that trace paper with my Fabric-Style Pit Artist pens in some bright colors that just so happened to match this page that I'm doing in my art journal on this photo. I did this quite a while ago, the embossing, just to, like I said, test it. And so I was so happy when I remembered that I had it and that it fits so perfectly and brings out this page in the photo from my art journal. And then obviously there's got to be coffee. So the coffee in this story is some self-love. So, like I said, I'm not very fond of the beach. It's not my favorite holiday. Summer is not my favorite season. I like winter. I like the bush. I like, animals and things like that, walking around. I do not particularly prefer, should I say, the sand and the wind and just sand everywhere. So I like very much to watch it from a distance. So I'll watch it from my balcony here or from our holiday home. We were so blessed. We had such a beautiful unit to stay in for that week with this lovely balcony, and I could watch out over the lagoon. And I made myself a hug in a mug. I'm not even sure if this is available worldwide. I do know that it's in South Africa, and it's like a sachet cappuccino with powdered milk and sweetener. And they come in different flavors, and this was probably the Cinnabon flavor because that's my favorite. and I was enjoying that while painting, doing all the things that I like. So then I'm just taking this stamp set and stamping the black and white in certain places. I did miss some of the stamping there, probably because the book was uneven or I didn't ink it up properly. But it's not a train smash. You just take the image of the stamp and kind of draw it out with your Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen with an S nib. So then I'm taking these Felicity Jane puffy alphas in this script font. I think this was from the Megan kit from the Felicity Jane Studios. And I'm spelling out hug, and then I'm going to be first writing and then realizing that I want to rather use alpha stickers, and then I use the Creative Retreat alpha stickers from the July kit, which has like various types of fonts in the set, and I am using that to spell NA, and then again the puffy stickers from Felicity Jane to spell mug. I'm leaving myself quite a bit of white space to journal in. What I did with this photo is slice it down the side so that it fits in the page, a little offside. And the reason why I cut it down in that space is so that it can page easily. I say this pretty much in every video, but it is important. And then I'm just stamping out my date using some planners alphas that I bought somewhere and I cannot remember for the life of me where, but that is pretty much my staple for this journal, is this planner set of date stamps. So it's got all the numbers in this round circle and just plain, and then a scripted font for the months. And I'm also adding a little location tag stamp from Creative Retreat, just so that I could write that we were in Margate, which is by the sea, over this period of time. And then, like I said, just journaling the moment, the piece of it, enjoying the painting and the art and the creativity, but also just that little bit of time alone with a beautiful scene in front of me. It was great fun. And then I'm thinking what to do with the rest of the white space, and decide to do some splatters using the Faber-Castell Pit Artist pens. I'm just going to scribble onto my acrylic block, and then I'm going to splatter it over, or add a little bit of water with my brush and splatter it over those white spaces at the top. I've also pulled out my black Crystal Nouveau drops, or Nouveau Crystal drops, whatever, and I'm going to be dotting those in a few places. I very much have grown fond of these, and it might just become a bit of an addiction, but a good one, like coffee, not a bad one. So I purposefully left the flowers on the sides in black and white, and then the ones to the photo in color, just so that it centers your focus, but also adds that nice little element on the side for the background. Still not happy with that top, but just adding some Creative Retreat stickers and calling it a day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.